Fast to Stampede right here. About to do an episode review of Black Bullet episode 3. I know it came out like 17 days ago, but I just forgot to do it. Not even gonna lie, I've been sick. I wasn't feeling too good, so whatever. I gotta do this review. This was a really good episode, so let's go ahead and get into it. So in this episode, basically what boiled down was your boy Rintaro was just put through the ringer in this episode. I mean, he was really just hurt and destroyed throughout this entire episode. And I was just like, I feel so bad for this cat. I feel so bad for this cat. But like I said, this was a really good episode. Even with the negative things that happened in this episode, it was still a really good episode. And the negative stuff was, of course, he was shot, stabbed twice, and then shot again by the masked guy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this is a really good episode, man. I was really shocked. And, you know, this series, man, like, so far, like, two animes I watch right now have become, like, my all-time favorite, and this is one of them. So this series right here, I'm just like, yeah, like I see why I'm into this, man. And I like the fact that in this episode he had the moments of, you know, understanding and care for Inju. You know, Inju was kind of, you know, broken down, and she was kind of like, you know, saddened by the sudden, you know, just betrayal in a way of the students who she had grew to look at as her friends in school, and they just kind of just completely just tossed her aside, you know, because she was, you know, a cursed child or whatever. And I like the moment that they had with each other, where he was just like, even if the world rejects you, I never will. You know, like, he was like, you have me. Even if they say no to you, I will always say yes. And I like that, though, man. Like, that shows a caring side to this character. And also, I don't know what it is that was done to him in the past, but he told the doctor, I do not resent you for what you did to me all those years ago. And they have a little flashback of her saying something to him, like to the effect of, you know, are you ready for this? So when I saw that, I was just kind of like, okay, like, this is probably going to be that display of power we've been looking for this entire time, you know, since the series started. You know, he might display some type of power that we haven't seen yet, you know, because I don't think he's the worthless character that everyone's saying that he is. So, you know, there's that. And also, they all go on like a hunt for different gastria in the area, different types as well. I think type 4 to 5, you know, those types. And while they're out looking, scouting for these gastria and scouting for the masked man, he runs into the initiator of that one dude. I can't remember his name, but he was the promoter that Rintaro got into it with in episode 2. That kind of big guy who was in that top percentile, that guy, can't remember his name, but he runs into the initiator who was with that guy, and the initiator just goes on to say that, you know, she's envious of Inju for having Rintaro because he's such a nice guy and all this type of stuff, and the girl starts to get emotional or whatever. But then she gets a call on her radio, and it's the promoter, and he's saying he found the masked guy, and that, you know, that's how the episode kind of ends, man. It's like they're on the way to go meet up with the masked man because, you know, he took the box. The masked man has the box that is supposed to unleash, you know, the type whatever gastria into the world and cause another war to break out amongst mankind that happened prior to the start of the series. So again, man, this series is shrouded in mystery and action, you know, even with a bit of comedy thrown into it. So I'm loving this series right now because it's taking so many twists and turns. And again, that masked man is the baddest guy I've ever seen in anything. Like, hands down, best villain ever. Let me know what you think about Black Bullet episode 3. Let me know what you think about the series as a whole. Let me know what you think about the surgery from Rentaro's past. What was that all about? And this is Basher Stampede, signing out.